everyone? Welcome to the live. Hey, how is it going? Okay, welcome. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Infinite Truth. What's up, Lotus Flower? How's it going? Today is a live reading for those of you that are on Spiritual Infusion 1111. I also have another reading scheduled for you today at 6. So I'm really excited. All right. Here's what I thought we could do today is I thought that, hey, Tatum, welcome. Girl, let me tell you something, okay? If you guys are older, okay, if you have any type of skin issues, and this is, and I'm not affiliated, let me tell you, Skin by Tatum, amazing, okay? Like, fantastic. She has what it takes, okay? I have no makeup on right now. Besides, I think I have like a little bit of concealer underneath, but I have no makeup on, okay? And I don't have a filter on right now, all right? And I give that all to Skin by Tatum and fasting, okay? So with that being said, let's get into it. We're gonna go through some questions right now. And yeah, man, so let's get into it. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope you're doing well. And let me know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. All right, so let's get into this. Yo, what's good? All right. So, what is your person's energy towards you right now? What is this person's energy towards you? Okay, there's somebody here who really wants to come forward and have some type of communication, okay? Somebody here is looking at you where they want a reunion, or it's almost, I don't know if you're not this person's friend or you are this person's friend, whatever it is, their energy towards you right now, or is that they want to come forward and they want to have some type of communication or some type of conversation with you, okay? This is a conversation that they feel like has kind of been, let's see if it will focus, a long time coming, okay? It feels like there's a level of judgment here. Now, we all know that with judgment typically tends to be spiritual, right? This is something where they want to come forward, right? With the 3 of Cups, they want to have communication. There is an emotional component or an emotional outbreak that this person wants to express, okay? 333 right now, all right? And this is somebody who feels like whatever they're going to express to you, it could be a bit shocking, okay? It could be in an energy that will surprise you because, again, you could feel like whoever this person is, they're in a place where they have no shame in their game right now, okay? This is somebody who is ready to show you a level of their vulnerability, okay? And in showing you a level of their vulnerability, it's like this person wants to put it all out there, okay? They want to let you know, all right? They want to clear up anything that doesn't make sense. I also feel like for some of you, they could have either gotten into an argument or a disagreement with somebody who was talking about you in a negative manner, but that's what this judgment is, right? This judgment here is that this person wants to come forward and be completely open and completely honest, right? And again, when we're looking at this card and we're looking at this energy, this is somebody that has no shame in their game. This is somebody who is willing to say, listen, okay, I made a mistake, or listen, I've been watching you for a really long time, or whatever it may be. It's something about this person where they feel the need to completely put it out there. You also have this person doing research on you, okay? You have this person trying to learn as much about you as possible. And they're also in a place where they're trying to gain insight, or they feel like you need some level of insight, okay? They feel like there could either be a misunderstanding, they feel that something could be a bit off or even a bit wonky here. Hold on. What do they want to give the collective insight on? Oh, Laura, I love that. Okay, on the destruction. They feel like there's been some type of destruction, okay? This is what they want to give insight on, right? This is somebody who feels like this is like a tower moment. So either they've gone through a tower moment, meeting you was a tower moment. They feel like they've lost their self in the process, and they're understanding that it's like they want to destroy anything that you can think. This can even come from an ex, okay? The destruction of an ex, all right? Whether that's an ex on your end, an ex on their end, they want to let you know that whatever the unresolved issues were from the past, they're done with it. They're done with the turmoil. They're done with the chaos. They're done with a lot of the problems or a lot of the issues that you and them have been encountering. I'm also getting, let's ask really quick, what are they gaining insight on? What are they gaining insight on right now when it comes to the collective? Okay. Woo! In love. I know that's right. Okay. They had to gain insight on loving you. And what does that mean when they love you? Okay. And it's about loving you through thick and thin. It's about the fact that they feel like being with you has literally made them better. It's something about being with you has made them better. And it's also something that you are currently doing right now that makes this person feel like they love what you're doing. So I don't know if it has to do with you embarking on a new journey. I don't know if this has to do with, something else going on, but it's almost like they're sitting there and they're reading up on you, right? It's like they're reading up on love. They're reading up on different things that caused a level of destruction inside of your connection, okay? And again, this is something that you have a 3 and you have a 2, okay? So this is something that they want you to know because they feel like they've held it back for a period of time. And it can be because they had a really toxic energy around them with an ex. For some of you, you're going through hell with this person because of an ex that they had. And whoever this ex is, it almost is this energy where they were so toxic that they completely called off all relationships and they didn't want to have one because their version of what being in a partnership is, or being in a marriage, or being in a relationship, whatever it may be, is completely skewed due to this other negative person that they were around. And it looks like whatever this third party is, it's over. So if there was a third party, it's coming to an end. Okay. If there were no obstacles between the two of you right now, what would be the outcome? What would be your reality? If there was no obstacles in the way, okay, what would go on? Wow. Love. Do you guys see what I'm saying? If there was no obstacles, if there was no doubt, if there was no negativity in the sense between you and this individual that you're sitting here watching this for, you guys would sit here and you would be in love. But this is a higher level of love. This is a higher octane, right? This is something where, it's not just having love for you, but it's actually physically being in love, right? You can love somebody, right? I'll always have love for that person, but I'm not in love with them, right? Or your love changes. Okay. This is somebody who you guys would both be in love. You would both have a significant connection, right? And the beautiful thing is that there would be other choices here for the two of you, but at the end of the day, you are still choosing them and they are choosing you. This is also somebody that feels like they would be able to show you a different aspect of themselves. For some reason, I don't know why, but they feel that they've not yet shown you the best parts of themselves. Like this is something that they hide or something that they keep very close to themselves. I also feel like whoever this individual is, they would want to be very close to you at all times. Okay. And they also feel like, again, you guys would travel together. Okay. There would be a lot of expansion. Sorry, Enzo's playing with something. And that they would be very confident. And for a lot of you, you would move in with this person. Now, Lotus Flower says they lie. But the reason why people lie, a lot of the times, it's not because like they get a kick out of it, right? It's because this person feels like either A, they need to slow things down, right? Because things are moving too quickly, or because their ducks aren't in a row, they're not ready yet, whatever it may be, right? So they also feel like the two of you would receive a lot of opportunities to be with one another. Hey, come here, Stinky. I don't know what he's playing with. I may have to tell. Hey, we're not going to. Hold on, guys. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know what the hell that came from. All right. Right on. So, yeah, Enzo is amazing. Okay. But they also feel like you and them would receive some type of opportunity. For some of you, this is even, like I said, it's about traveling, but it's also about marriage and being balanced and doing the right thing. So again, what's crazy is whatever these obstacles are, whether that's childhood trauma, whether that's negative people, whether that's an ex that keeps coming in and doing things or infiltrating certain connections, whatever it may be, if that stuff was gone and if it was just based on how they feel about you, okay, how you feel about them, you guys would completely move forward together as one. Okay, there wouldn't be any waiting. This just flipped out. You wouldn't have to wait any longer. And also, too, there would be a lot of honesty in your connection where this person feels like they're scared to tell you the truth. I don't know why, but there's something here where they're scared to tell you the truth, which we'll get into that in a second. All right, but let's keep things kind of fresh and funky. All right, so what is this person fantasizing about? Hey, what is this person fantasizing about when it comes to the collective that they've not admitted yet? And let's be honest, right? Let's talk about this really quick. There's a lot of negativity, right? And the thing is, you can always look at things as half empty or half full, okay? And if you're watching a lot of negative energy, if you're around negative people, well, guess what? Your vibe or your tribe creates your vibe. So making sure you're still in an elevated energy that's able to receive whatever is coming and you're not going to like cut your nose off to spite your face is something that is significant. Okay, so what is this person fantasizing about that you do not know? What is this person fantasizing about when it comes to you? Yes, Growers Corner. I know that's right. Let me post that really quick. My new relationship mantra is if we mean it, we'll make it 100%. Because the reality is this, okay? Love is an action. All right. Love is a action. Hang around with shit, you're gonna be shit. I know that's right. Totally. All right. So let's see. What is this person fantasizing about? Okay, the star, all right. There's something here about, it's interesting. It's like this person wants you to either get super dressed up, they want to have like you guys look great. And it's also too like they want to go out when it does come to you. Okay. This is something that this person is waiting for. And it's almost like for some of you, for some reason, it's like they fantasize on seeing you out somewhere and then coming in and having this moment. Okay. Having this moment where it's that intensity, there's this magnetism, it's an energy where everything, it's like the world stops, right? And again, you have the star card and you also have strength, which these are sister signs, but they're opposite, right? So it's seeing you out by yourself and coming in and either like, interrupting a conversation that you have with a friend, saying something to you unexpectedly. This is something that this person is fantasizing about a lot because, again, or even if like, let's say you're out with your kids or you're somewhere, it's like they want to come up behind you or they want to come towards you and give you like some level of love here. Again, we have we have the star, which is 17, and that's 8. We also have strength, that's 8. So 8 may be significant. Happy birthday, Allison. Okay, but then we also have 6. All right. So it's also about this. It's something, this person may have like a fantasy about you guys being out to eat and like something cracking off, right? It's something going on about you guys, you getting dressed up, you looking very nice, but also it's like some type of intimate moment that you're sharing with one another. Okay. So I feel like your person wants to say something to you, but also they don't want to have a level of judgment, right? So if they could say anything to you, what would it be without judgment? What would you say? That they miss you. Okay? This is somebody that misses you. Okay? This is somebody that feels like when they're not with you, when they're not talking to you, when you and them could be on the same page, but they miss you. Okay? This is somebody who misses you. This is somebody who doesn't like when you're by yourself. This is somebody that wants you right next to them. Now, you may be over there going, hey, well, if they want me right next to them, then why are they avoiding me? Because the thing is, once you set that tone, okay, once they're around you frequently, once they're engaging with you frequently, what happens is this person knows they're not going to want to let you go. Okay. This is also somebody that, for some of you, not all of you, they're embarrassed about not saying something. So whether that's telling you something, whether that's on your birthday, whether that's on a holiday, they feel like they wish that they would have came forward and communicated something, but they didn't know how you were going to respond. They didn't know if you were going to be open to it. They didn't know if you were going to be like, no, thanks. This is somebody that really does feel like this. And for those of you guys that were blocked by somebody, they're embarrassed as to why they blocked you. Okay. So if this person blocked the collective, why is this something that they don't want the collective to know? Okay. Because it was their own weird way of thinking, the hermit, right? It's like, I don't think that you really understand the impact that you have on this person, right? And this is somebody who's tried to purposely not talk to you, right? Has purposely tried to stop it. But why have they stopped it? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because they feel like it's easier to be alone than it is to sit here and engage. They also needed to do a little bit of soul searching. They had to figure out, what do you want? Do you want to continue to have inauthentic relationships? Do you want to continue to hide your feelings? Do you want to continue to act as if it isn't what it is, right? And it's something here that this person needed to take a step back and have a completely different perspective or a completely different version of what it is when they don't talk to you. Okay? Because when they've not spoken to you or they've not seen you, like this could even be somebody you're telepathically communicating to, maybe at work, maybe somewhere else. I don't know. And it's like when they don't see you, they feel really shitty. And there's a lot of anxiety here. That's also the other thing. There's a lot of anxiety over you, and there's a heavy fixation. So this is somebody who does not want you to know how fixated they are when it does come to you. Okay? There's also something about this person feeling like their hands are tied. Why do they feel their hands are tied? It's their own way of thinking. Okay? They're scared because it's something about you where you make them feel euphoric. You make them feel like they're back in high school. You make them feel like true love is real and it can progress and it can do all these things. But the problem is this person, because of past relationships, they're scared. Because when you meet somebody that you sync with, right? Hey, welcome, Tower Power. Okay? When you meet somebody that you sync with, all right, that you're one with, your whole life changes because now it's no longer about you. It's no longer about what your priorities are. Hey, Nisi, right? It's this person is now taking on a new responsibility. So they're definitely in their head. I also feel like for some of you, you could have a bit of a temper, okay? So where maybe at times there's a lack of chill, okay, where they feel like sometimes you overreact to things, but also too, they are struggling with completely controlling their emotions when it does come to you, okay? And to a point where for some of you, it's almost created a level of destruction or despair that was just unnecessary, right? It's just, it doesn't make sense. So whoever this person is, they needed to put things on pause for a period of time. Okay, Grower's Corner, if you're Sicilian, I know about you. See, everybody thinks like Latin women are the crazy ones. Oh, no. Not till you've dated a Sicilian or somebody that was raised by a Sicilian, okay? Those fools are bananas, all right? Like, let me tell you something. Latin women are crazy, and I love it, the feistiness, but a Sicilian woman, she has the same craziness as like a Latin woman, but then she'll take you out and bury you 7 feet deep. Okay? You know how that goes. So this person also feels like you're going to be angry with why they've taken so long to come forward and communicate. That's also something. Okay. Hey, from the Bay. Yay. Actually, my son has a game in the Bay September 5th. So I'm pretty stoked because I will be there in the Bay September 5th. All right. But yeah, this person feels embarrassed because they feel like you think that they're breadcrumbing you, but that's not true. It's just that they're not scared to come forward. Goodfellas is my favorite movie since I've been a kid. Okay. I can't lie about that. But literally, like, this is somebody who is really, really struggling. Okay. What is this person? What do they really want? Right? Like, what do they view a relationship will be like? Okay. Like, in their perfect world, what would a relationship look like with you? 4 of Wands. I'm telling you, okay? This is somebody, oh, by the way, thank you to everybody who donated to my older son. I greatly appreciate you guys. It means a lot, so thank you. But what is their ideal version of being with you? It's being with you all the time. Okay, it's having a celebration, it's getting married, it's having stability, it's having a significant partnership. It's about this person taking action on a foundation, whether that's living together, whether that's moving in together, being together in a community, building wealth together. It's about doing all of these things when it comes to you. It's Venus and Aries. It's about this person if they want to, because Venus and Aries, they love grabbing your face and touching hair, right? So this is somebody that wants to be out in the open physically when it does come to you, okay? This is somebody who literally wants to take pictures of you, okay? This is somebody who wants to, for those of you guys that have social media, post you on social media. There's a lot going on when it comes to this person, because again, they're fine with you being an individual, but at the same point in time, they want you to be with them. They don't want you to be with anybody else. They want everybody to know that you are theirs, okay? Whether you're an empress, whether you're a masculine, they want everybody to know, you see that fish right there? That's my fish, okay? You don't touch my goddamn fish. You understand? That's something that this person is thinking about very, very heavy, okay? Because again, this is somebody that wants to love you. This is somebody that admires you. This is somebody, look at the bottom of the deck, okay? We have the 10 of Cups here. Okay, look, I can't make this shut up. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So, this is somebody that wants emotional stability and physical stability, because the reality is this. A lot of times people get married in order to have the stability financially, right? But then they're in love with somebody else, right? It doesn't make any sense, because typically love and stability, they don't go hand in hand, because love can be very volatile, right? When you love somebody, and remember, there is a fine line between love and hate, right? Like there is a fine line between love and hate. You can love somebody today, you could want to whack them the next day, because again, there's a fine line between love and hate. But when you understand, right, that love in general, it's something that not everybody gets to experience. Hold on a second, because this darn thing keeps freaking out on me. So give me a second, because I'm going to push this over to this one. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right. So a lot of times people assume, right? Okay, so if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm reading your guys' comments, all right? But this is somebody that definitely feels like they want to move forward with you. They want to take this opportunity, okay? Nothing is perfect. But if you understand why somebody is taking those actions, and a lot of times, like, we'll tell ourselves, oh, they don't love me. Oh, they're not talking to me because they're dealing with somebody else, not realizing that's not true. But what do you say to somebody until you're ready to take that next step, right? It's very fascinating here. I also feel like with this person, this is somebody that doesn't want you to go out without them. This is somebody who wants you to stay. Hey, Emily. They want you to stay very close to them, okay? They want everything to go through them, or they want to have some type of acknowledgement when it does come to you making decisions, or you and them, you going out, or whatever you're doing, okay? So let's figure out what this obstacle is that's stopping you guys from actually physically being with each other, okay? What's the main obstacle here? What's the biggest obstacle preventing them from acting on what they want? The Devil. Ooh. Okay, somebody could have addictions, okay? Somebody could have fixations, okay? But also there could be somebody here that has certain karmic ties that they have to let go of, or it could be certain negative energy that they need to let go of. Maybe they have poor habits, right? Maybe when they're hungry at lunch, they go to the strip club instead of going to, like, I don't know, Cheesecake Factory, right? They're like, but look, strip club has the best wings. Like, hey, you know what else has wings? Some goddamn strippers, okay? Keep your ass out of there, right? Or maybe you're like, go in there, we'll invite me, right? It just depends, okay? So it's coming in also too, though, that there's been a lot of lies and a lot of illusions and a lot of confusion around you. This is also coming in as this person being very fixated, but their fixation has turned into an energy where they feel like it's an illusion, okay? For some of them, they're trying to decipher whether or not, okay, the Ace of Wands, is this lust or love? Which one is it? Do I love them, or am I just lusting over them because I want what they have, or I want, intimacy. I want, whatever it may be. And I think that depending for, everybody, not everybody has the same problem, but the same thing is there. It's the devil energy, right? But you have to remember, with this devil, right after the devil, that very next card is a tower. Okay. So whatever's been holding them back, it's an illusion. It's an illusion in order to control them from having a significant progression. Okay. Because again, this is somebody who finally is acknowledging the truth. All right. If this devil energy, if it's not present, right, then you don't have the issues, right? This person will know the truth. This person will be enlightened. This person will be able to have all of the information that they need and be able to communicate this and be able to give you an idea of exactly what you need in order to essentially progress forward. But again, for some of you, it's people that are lying. For others of you, it's the fixation of this person where they're like, do I just want them because they're hot? Do I want something more? Like, what is it? So this person keeps going back and forth with what it is. For others of you, it's a karmic tie that they have to let go of. Okay? It's something that they have to essentially relinquish in order to be with you. And sometimes it's a negative way of thinking. The devil is also our own illusion with the fact that we tell ourselves we don't deserve something or we don't need something. And that's not true, right? Okay, so what is this person? Are they currently taking action to fix this? Like, what are they doing to correct the obstacle? I know, right? I love chicken. I could be a vegetarian, no lie. I could be a vegetarian. I'll go 3 months tough, and then I crave a chicken sandwich, a fried chicken sandwich. It's always a fried chicken that gets me, and I love chicken. So just wanted to throw that out there, okay? All right, so let's see. So what is this person doing, all right, in order to fix this, all right? Okay, well, first of all, they're not going out. That's first and foremost. Okay, they're staying to themselves. They're not openly communicating. I just had bacon on a potato last night, and it was great. It was amazing. Okay, on a baked potato, say less. All right. I felt like I was at Texas Roadhouse eating one of their baked potatoes. But again, what are they doing to combat this? They're removing themselves from certain relationships. Okay. They're not talking to certain people. Anybody that has caused conflict inside of your connection, or anybody that this person feels like is trying to engage to get them to either go out, to get them to do anything, this person is like, no, I'm waiting. Okay. No, I don't want to go out. Okay. No, I'm going to get wings from Wingstop. Okay. Not, wherever. Okay. This is also somebody who has been very focused on their work. Okay. This is somebody that could be very, very focused on their work. This is somebody who is really, they're even delaying certain things here because, again, this is somebody that doesn't want to hide. This is somebody who doesn't want to hurt you. This is somebody who, again, for whatever the reasoning is, they feel like if they don't wait, that it's a betrayal. This could even be like if their friends are sitting here saying, "Hey, let's go out, let's go do this." Your person is saying, "Yeah, no. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to come right home." Okay? I don't want any confusion. I don't want any illusions. They're also sitting here, check this out, okay? They're also sitting here telling people. They're telling people about you. They're talking about you. They're showing pictures of you, or they're really, again, Ace of Swords. Okay? Listen, Gabby, sometimes one person can eat 2 pizzas because when I order pizza, I order 2 pizzas, I order cheese bread, I order wings, and I'll eat 1 piece and I'll come down the stairs and I have no more pizza left because the kids ate it. And I got 2 of them. Okay. You know what's crazy is I thought he never hung out with people. Well, here's the thing. I do think that he does. Lotus flower, I definitely think that he does, but at the same point in time, it's also about his extracurricular activities off of work. Okay. But again, when I said he's talking or they're talking to people, men or women, whatever, friends, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Again, the 8 of Wands, which is communication, and the Ace of Swords. So they're letting people know, okay, about you. So people that are trying to come in, people that are trying to infiltrate your connection, it's giving them a bad taste in their mouth. Now watch this, okay? Hold on. How do these people feel about the collective's person discussing this? Confused. Because whoever your person is, they don't talk to people about who they're with or what they're doing. This is somebody that is the complete opposite, where they're always silent, or there's somebody where they don't bring people around, and you're the complete opposite. Something that this individual is doing with their friends, with their family, it is honestly the complete opposite, because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that this is somebody that is very private. I'm getting that this is somebody that keeps things very close to their chest. And I'm also getting that this is somebody that doesn't fall into love very easily in any capacity. Okay. Jess, you need to increase your salt and potassium. All right. So the way that they're moving, it's different. They're moving as if they're already in a relationship with you. Because again, if there was a problem with people texting them, okay, or a problem with people's opinions, it's like this person is cutting the head off the snake before it's coming, okay? So let's see. So what are they afraid of if they do come forward? What are they afraid of with the collective? Okay. I think that you're not going to understand them. All right. Like, I think that this person is worried that they're worried about whether or not you're going to understand the way that they think, like the way that they are, the way that they go about things. This is somebody who also may need a little bit of alone time. And I don't think that that's bad, right? But it's the way that you do things. This can also be somebody who's been alone for so long that what would it be like to be in a relationship or to be with somebody? And you could be sitting there going, well, they were in a relationship for this long. Just because you're in a relationship, you know, you could be lonely. That doesn't mean that you're investing in it just because you're wearing a wedding ring. That doesn't mean that you're taking the time outside of going through the motions, right? Because that's the reality. The reality is this. And I can speak from personal, whatever. But when I was married, I went through the motions. I looked fine. I hated him. I never liked him, right? So, but to the outside world, everything was like, oh, they have a great, whatever. And no, that wasn't the case because some people go through the motions. So with you, and again, they feel alone. They keep everything to themselves. All right. So now you have this person where they're also curious about what the opposite would be, right? What is the opposite perspective? They're also worried about whether or not you're going to make certain sacrifices, because there could be certain things that you do that this person doesn't like, or there could be certain things that this person may even want you to surrender, which is kind of interesting, right? Because what is it that you want me to surrender, right? And I think it's different for everybody, okay? I do. I think that it's completely different for everybody. And again, you have Virgo energy and you have Pisces energy. Okay, these are sister signs, they're opposite signs. So, something that this person is worried about is that you are not going to reciprocate emotionally what they do. So, they're worried that they're going to give to you emotionally and you're going to flip the script. Okay, they're very worried about something being flipped or something not working out in the manner that they want. Okay. What are they willing to change, sacrifice, or leave behind for this for this like reunion or commitment? What are they willing to change? It feels like whatever you ask them to. That's what it feels like to me. Okay? Whatever you want to make you happy, this person is willing to change. For some of you, this is this person not drinking, not going out. Okay, he was an alcoholic. I could definitely see that, Teresa, right? But whatever it is, they also want to talk to you and tell you. This is somebody that doesn't tell people what they're doing. If they want to go out, they go out. If they want to do this, then they do this. They don't need permission. They don't need acceptance. They do not care. Okay. However, when it comes to you, this is a different situation. This is somebody who really feels like they would do whatever you need them to do. Okay. In order for them to be happy. If it's something, because I feel like with you guys, and this person knows it, it doesn't take much to make you happy. It doesn't take much to make you happy. So a lot of times it's probably small things that you're asking for, right? Small items. Okay. Justice is here. So I know that's right, right? And again, it's like whatever this person feels, they feel that you're somebody that's not trying to control them. Okay. They feel that you're the only person who understands them. And they feel that if you're asking them to do something, it's not out of your ego. It's something about you where your ego is checked at the door. And I always say this, ego is imperative, especially with work and those kind of things. But when it comes to a relationship, you can go ahead and be the emperor. You can go ahead and lay the smack down. You can go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Except when you come home, you check your ego at the goddamn door, because ego does not belong in a relationship. It doesn't, because the reality is the person that you love the most, right? The person that you care about the most, that should be the one person that you could be your true authentic self, good, bad, or indifferent. So that's something that this person is thinking. Okay. What do they think that you want from them? What do they think you want from them? Let's see. Life path 6, 33. That's major, right? That is, all about harmony. But the problem is when you are a 33, communication is necessary. If one person stops communicating, your entire harmony gets flipped upside down, right? Because think about it. There are 2 threes. What are threes? Communication, innocence, right? Networking, a bunch of different things. But if 1 3 isn't there, then you're communicating to yourself. Also, the thing too is a lot of times with 33s or whatever, they can tend to flip, right? So sometimes, if one person isn't being honest, that other person already knows the truth, right? So let's see. What do they want from them? What do they want from, or what do they think the collective wants from them? What do they think the collective wants? Let's see. Judgment. Okay. They know you're over there like, when you coming? Pause. All right. When are you going to say something? You're waiting for this. But remember, judgment was one of the very first cards that came out in the very beginning. Okay. So they feel that you want them to make that initial, it's time, right? They either feel like you're in a place where it's shit or get off the pot. All right. Either come towards me and give me the truth with the world, right? Come forward and express how you feel, or leave me alone, because I'm done with the confusion. I'm done with the illusion. I'm done with the lies. I'm done with whatever it may be. Okay. But again, this is something that they're fighting. Hold on. Why are they not coming forward just yet? Because for some of you, okay, either A, they're already in a situation that they're handling, okay, that they're getting all square. It could also be their friends, it could be their family, but also this is somebody that needed to take some time to heal, okay? And I feel like if this person came to you and was like, look, all right, I love you, I want to be with you, but I need to take some time and I gotta heal here. Okay. Something is wrong. I feel out of whack. I feel like something is wonky. Let's keep it real though. Some of you guys would be like, you're full of shit. It's such and such from Walk and Don't Walk you're talking to. When in reality, this person is telling you, listen, okay, I know I let you down. Listen, I know that you feel disappointed in my behavior, and I know that you probably don't approve of the current situation. But what I want to tell you is that I'm doing my best to correct it, right? And that's the truth. But communication is necessary. Communication is needed, okay? What is this person? What is one of their biggest regrets when it comes to you? What is one of this person's biggest regrets? Okay. Not making you an offer. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is somebody that should have walked up to you. They should have told you, I love you. I want to be with you. But again, they stalled. And I feel like the reason that this person stalled, right, was because there was a level of insecurity. And I feel like there's something here with this person where, for whatever the reasoning is, they thought that you would friend zone them, okay? That the feelings were not the same, okay? That they just felt like you weren't going to reciprocate how they feel. So whether this is them wanting to come forward and you being upset or you being mad, whether this is them wanting to come forward and show a level of affection, okay? But not knowing, okay, if I come over there and I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you going to reply? How are you going to respond? Are you going to listen? Are you not going to listen? It's like this person didn't know, but there was a missed opportunity here that this person should have taken, but they didn't. Okay? A missed opportunity. Let's see. What do they secretly hope the next time you communicate? What does this person secretly hope, okay, the next time you communicate? All right? That it's not in hiding. This person wants to communicate to you in the open. This person doesn't, because again, for some reason, and put it in the comment section below, because I don't know what's going on, all right? And I'm curious. But somebody here doesn't want to do it in secret. They want to do it in front of everybody, okay? Whether that's at a grocery store, whether that's at, I don't know, right? But it's something at work. I don't know what it is exactly. But what I do know is that they don't want there to be any secrets. They don't want to feel, and they don't want you to feel like they're hiding you. My last person has been back and forth for so long. All right. So, and again, they want you to be happy. All right. They want it to be a happy reunion, right? They want things with you. It's like they want to hold your hand. They want to go out. Maybe they want to get ice cream. Maybe they want to get a drink. For some of you, probably no drinking with the two of you. If you're Sicilian, don't do that. Okay. But you want to know what's funny? I've never got angry when I was drunk. Like I've never gotten a fight when I was drunk. It's usually like when I'm sober that I have anger issues, which is kind of weird. But yeah, they just want to be happy. They want to be happy with you. They want to be able to communicate. They want to be able to talk. They want to be able to have this conversation, okay, that goes back and forth where you guys are pinging off of each other, right? It's not just a one-sided or a one-way ticket, okay? This person doesn't want that, all right? And again, I think that whoever this person is, they're getting ready to take some type of significant action. So let's see what action, what they want. I love Russ. Okay, I love his music. All right, let's see. What action does this person want to take towards the collective? All right. Woo! 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 Hello, can I come in? I know that's right. All right, is everybody seeing this? Hopefully everybody's seeing that. All right. The world. So for some of you, it's vindication, right? It's communication. It's opening up, right? It is a completion of a karmic lesson. This, I'm telling you, let me say something really quick. You know why I think the world card in this situation is probably one of the best cards you could get because it's everything. It's collectively everything. They're sitting here saying, listen, okay, we've already ran through the gauntlet. We've gone through all the major arcana, right? The Fool, where we didn't know each other, and here we are, and boom, right? I didn't know who you were, but I knew you were something different, but I didn't know how to approach you, right? That's the Magician, right? I didn't know how to approach you. I know you have all the tools, but I don't know what's going on, right? Then all of a sudden, they have this spiritual insight with the significance of who you are. There's the High Priestess, right? Now they're viewing you as the masculine or the feminine energy to them. Do you see what I'm saying? There is a level of progression that is coming in here with this story, okay? But it's everything. They want to have success, but they understand that in order to have success, they have to come forward and they have to communicate in an emotional fashion, okay? Where it's either you guys, having a talk for the first time, right? Maybe you had this talk in a past life, right? but it's also having an emotional conversation where this person is laying it out on the line and they're giving their true emotions. That's what this person's next action is. They want to tell you what and how you impact them and the significance that you've made on them without lying, okay? Without anybody coming in here and destroying it, without this person tapping into their ego, without this person, trying to control the narrative here. And that's something that's very significant because, again, I don't think you understand how much this person really does care about you. All right. So let's post this really quick. That's a great question. Put it in the comment section below. Do you guys feel crazy being in this journey because you can't explain to someone why you keep dealing with the same person after being hurt? Here's the thing, though. It's like the reality is this. And this is actually in the Bible. It's like what is seen is like not real, but what is unseen is eternal. It's hard to explain something that you feel so deeply. All right. It's hard to explain why you love somebody. But again, it's because you're trying to understand them during a time frame where the clock has been slow, right? It's like you're either waiting for them to talk to you. You're waiting for them to communicate. You're waiting for them to open up and explain exactly what is going on and why. And just like Marquina said, you had to have a level of faith, right? It is the definition of faith, right? And you know what's crazy is everybody could feel like they're losing their mind. But the reality is it's true and they feel the same way. Because let me tell you something. I've had a lot of people where the men watch it for the women and then the women watch it for the men. And then I'll see them in the comment section communicating, right? Or someone will say like, oh, I saw her in the comment section. We're watching the same thing, right? So this stuff does happen, okay? Now, I want to see something. What do we need to know as a collective? What do we need to work on as a collective, right? This person is working on themselves. They're working to come forward. They're working to communicate. They're working on expressing their truth, okay? But something that you may realize is that you have to work on you, right? Don't let yourself go in the process, all right? You may be going through some type of significant glow up, okay? Or if you're in a negative place, sorry, I got a red nose. If you guys are in a negative place, right, it's easy to get depressed. It's easy to stop taking care of yourself, right? It's easy to abandon those self-care things that we typically do. Okay, so for some of you, it's taking better care of yourself. For others of you, it's understanding that you and this person are mirroring each other, okay? You're mirroring each other, all right? So let me post this one more time for the cheap seats in the back. You're mirroring each other, okay? So when you're mirroring somebody, right? When you're mirroring somebody, what you're going to realize is the people that annoy you the most are usually reflecting your shadow, right? It's always easy to point out somebody else's flaws because more than likely you've had the same flaws, right? So pay attention, right? What is it exactly that you are noticing? All right. What is it that are you happy? Are you not? Are you frustrated with people? What type of people? Are they loud people? Are they quiet people? Are they people that are looking at you? You know what I'm saying? Figure that out because I think that that's going to be very significant. And again, what you're manifesting right now, you're not manifesting big enough. Okay? You're just not. Yeah. Hold on, that just fell. You lit the candle, said the affirmation. Now let the universe do its part. See, it's almost like, well, why isn't it coming right now? I wanted it to come right now. It hasn't came right now. It's because when you want something, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It takes a level of time for things to come full circle. Okay? So understand that whatever you're doing right now, this is about acknowledging your shadow, things that you have to work on, whether it's your temper, whether it's reacting too quickly. For me, it was like, because I get intuition, I'm like, nah, dog, I'm out, right? Like, I don't play that. Like, I'm out, right? And in reality, it's like I wasn't even giving somebody the ability to explain why. And when I learned the why, the same thing that happened to me happened to them. Okay? In particular with these divine relationships, because the reality is this: a lot of people that are in divine connections, this is a different vibration, right? And I always say this: there is something with good and evil going on right now. And these twin flame relationships, these divine connections, they raise the vibration of everyone across the not just the United States, but across the world. So there's going to be a heavier emphasis on trying to destroy or destruct these type of connections. So you have to take a step back. You have to, before you react, you have to think, okay? Before you feel like, I also feel like for some of you, you've leveled up to a point, okay, that is different. And also the thing is too, for some of you, being with this person isn't just being a yes person. It's about expressing your truth, because you're not a doormat. You're not a rug, but it's expressing it in the right way and knowing when and where to express it, right? Sometimes it's not the right time. Right message, right recipient, right delivery, right? The to and the fro, okay? Trust me, working on ADHD. Yes, that's challenging, right? Because your mind is going a million ways a minute. Now, the one thing that I can say that's helped me tremendously, in particular when I would get angry, right? Because when we're angry, we want to express, we want to talk, we want to say 333 in the chat. Yeah, right? We want to communicate, okay? Sometimes what we need to do is record what we want to say to that person, okay, in a voice app, and listen to what you said. And more than likely, when you're angry and you listen to it back, that's all you need. And then when you wake up the next day, you're not as angry anymore, because the reality is this: you're getting angry over stuff you know is not going to change. Why would you get upset when you know you're going to be right back there? It's like, let's focus on big ticket items. Let's not worry about small, minute details. That's what other people do. When you're spiritually elevated, you focus on what matters. You focus on matters of the heart. You focus on your soul's progression. You focus on these different things that is completely different than typically what other people focus on. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of messages, and then I think I'm going to leave you guys because I have to take my younger son to practice, and then I got to pick my older son up. So running around like a chicken with my head cut off here. All right, so let's see. So what messages do you have? What messages do you have for the collective? Okay. I am thinking about you right now. Now, who just called Maddie? Who just called Maddie? This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is real. This is confirmation right here. I am thinking about you right now. And how many of you guys have literally got calls or messages or texts from your person while you're watching this? Because again, it's a vibration, baby. When you're in a positive energy, man, good things come, good things happen. Okay, anything is possible. See, Teresa, me, okay? And look, I know you can feel when I'm needing you. Oh my gosh, Opalite said his name's Maddie. Okay, there's another confirmation. I know that's right. All right, I love that. All right, so this person, all right, knows, like, I know you can feel when I'm needing you. Because again, sometimes this person is sitting there talking to you telepathically, and you're over here like, why do I feel like I'm crazy? And sometimes we're ignoring. Sometimes we got shit going on, right? We're yelling at the kids. We're trying to cook dinner. Enzo's eating something he's not supposed to, and you're not paying attention. But you'll be surprised at how much this person comes forward and tries to communicate to you, okay? Ugh. Look, I talk to you a lot in my head. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't make this up. This is somebody who is genuinely, okay? What did I just say? They're trying to telepathically communicate to you. Because sometimes they need you, okay? But they don't want to say that, which is weird, physically just yet. Maybe they're not comfortable. Maybe they're not confident. I don't know. I don't make the rules here, okay? However it is, this person is communicating to you significantly. They're communicating to you a lot. We wake up at the same time at the middle of the night, because when you mirror that person, what you'll realize is that if that person is out partying, you're awake all night long, okay? Your schedule becomes their schedule, and their schedule becomes your schedule, okay? It's really, really fascinating. Sometimes I feel like I can pick up on your thoughts, okay? They're trying their hardest to figure out how you feel, okay? They're trying to figure out what you want. It doesn't feel right being apart from you. Again, this is coming in whether you and this person are in a connection, currently communicating, or you're not. Because they don't like being away from you. Even if you just saw that person, over the weekend, even if you saw that person, Monday, it's like, I don't want to feel like I need to see you, but I do, right? This is something that this person is realizing, okay? And again, I am learning what I need to work on. So this is somebody that's saying, listen, I have my flaws. I'm not pretending that I don't have them. But at the same point in time, what I'm doing is I am working on it. Okay? I am working on what I need to understand in regards to the connection. And my soul feels like it's been missing you since the last time we talked or saw one another. Okay? So again, their soul itself is yearning for you. Everything around this person is coming in with your energy. I feel you were meant to spiritually influence me. I'm trying to tell you, whoever this person is, they could be the magician. You got all the tools, but you don't know what to do with it, right? It's like you have all the tools to build this desk, but you don't have the instructions, right? Like, it's something like this when it comes to you, okay? This is somebody that feels like the two of you were fated, okay? I do believe fate is the reason for you. I wonder if me and you have a past life together. They're researching past lives. They're asking certain things, right? They're doing whatever it may be, okay? Because again, this person is realizing it's not lust, it's love, and that they have a very strong pull towards you. And this is something that they want. And this is something that they need. So, with that being said, I do not hear that my son is in the shower. And seeing the fact we have to leave in, let's say, 20 minutes, okay? We're Houston, we have a problem. So, with that being said, this is your live reading. Do you guys like the live readings? There's also another one dropping at 6 o'clock that is a recorded one, but I really wanted to come on here and have this communication or this conversation and just get in touch and talk. And again, I am connected into also, Spiritual Infusion Unfiltered. Go follow that. And the reading tonight is great. So I hope you guys enjoy it. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. Remember, okay, we all have things to work on. There's not one person here that doesn't have something that they need to change, that they need to work on, that they need to do. Okay. And when you elevate, your person elevates too. The higher you go, this person goes up with you because you guys are attached to that red string of fate. All right. So happy Taco Tuesday. I'm not eating tacos, so I'm a little bit depressed. I should have planned that better. But until next time, I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.